Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand, in for Paula Degnan. Hazleton police are investigating a shooting that took place overnight in the 500 block of Arthur Street. According to reports, the shooting victim was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, with a gunshot to the arm. The man was standing in his kitchen when the bullet struck him after passing through a window and an interior wall. Not too much has been released at this point in time, but WYLN is currently awaiting more information from police. 5 people were arrested following a traffic stop over the weekend in Hazleton. According to police, an officer constructed a traffic stop in the area of West 17th and Lincoln Streets. As the officer approached the driver's side window, an odor of marijuana was emanating from the inside of the vehicle. Police found the driver, a 17-year-old juvenile Hispanic male, and 4 other occupants, identified as Angel Polanco, Leo Rosario, Elvis Jimenez Rodriguez, and Alex Hernandez. A search of the vehicle was conducted, which yielded 7 individually packaged baggies of marijuana and approximately 70 bags of heroin. All are facing drug possession and drug paraphernalia charges. While on patrol, a Hazleton police officer conducted another traffic stop that led to the arrest of a man, now facing charges of possessing an illegal firearm and drug possession. Police stopped a Nissan Altima in the area of 11th and Church Streets Friday night. The car was occupied by 25-year-old David Negron and an unidentified 21-year-old male. Negron was found to be in possession of a loaded .22 caliber handgun. Police also found meth, over 100 bags of heroin and fentanyl, and a bag of powder cocaine. A record search of the firearm came back with no owner and is currently under investigation. Negron was arrested and charged with possession with intent to deliver, firearms not to be carried without a license, and possession of drug paraphernalia. A new detail unit has been created by the Hazleton Police Department and has already resulted in the arrest of 2 people. The Ceasefire Street Crime Unit consists of officers in unmarked vehicles and plain clothes to help reduce crime and disorder in the city. On Sunday, officers observed 2 vehicles parked in the middle of 11th Street with their lights on, which was in the area of a recent shooting. According to police, both vehicles fled at high rates of speed and were later stopped in the area of Alter and 16th Streets. One of the vehicles was operated by 25-year-old Devin Demetrius Fleming, who exited the vehicle and aggressively approached the officers. He was ordered back and detained. The second vehicle had several small plastic bags containing suspected crack cocaine in plain view. Fleming and Jamar Pierce were both taken into custody, where Pierce was charged with multiple felony drug charges and taken to Luzerne County Prison. A request in the amount of $10 million from the state was made by the developer of the former Hotel Sterling property in Wilkes-Barre. Gateway Center Associates will be working on the estimated $32 million project. They have already received $2 million through Pennsylvania's Redevelopment Assistance Capital Program. The site also has Keystone Opportunity Zone designation, which provides tax relief until 2024. Plans for the property at North River and West Market Streets include a hotel and conference center, high-end apartments, retail space, and parking. The city approved the sale of the site for private redevelopment last year. There is no word at this time as to when the ground will be broken and construction will begin. Construction is planned on the final roundabout in the South Valley Parkway project, and a detour will be in place starting today through October 31st. The intersection at Prospect Street and Middle Road will be closed with a detour posted. The work will take place near Luzerne County Community College and Greater Nanticoke Area High School, so motorists should follow the posted detour. This construction project is coinciding with a second roundabout and access road that's being built by a private contractor to access the new Hanover 9 Industrial Park. The Hanover 9 closure is on the South Valley Parkway between Middle Road and State Route 29. Both projects are anticipated to be completed by October 31st. Coming up on WYLN News, we have the story on one girl who has shot above and beyond on the range. Plus, Yuengling's ice cream was sold to another company, but don't worry, its name and taste are here to stay. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Well, tomorrow looks partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 62, but The sun might be taking a break Wednesday, evening thunderstorms with a high of 78 and low of 51. Clouds will take over until the weekend. We'll be right back.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for the Labor Day sales event.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
One girl truly stood out at the 83rd Pennsylvania State Skeet Championship this year, taking home with her the majority of the gold. Megan Darrow surpassed her competition this year at the 83rd Pennsylvania State Skeet Championship in McConnellstown last weekend. Going there, there's 4 different gauges, 12, 28, 20, and 410. Now out of the 4, Darrow came home with the 12-gauge championship, outshooting everybody at the shoot, hitting her personal best of 100 straight.
It felt pretty good because there was so many other accomplished shooters there, a lot older than me, and going into the shoot-off, I was not only the only female, but the youngest there too. So it was kind of intimidating, but once I won, it felt really good, and all the other adults congratulated me, and it just overall really felt good and accomplished.
Darrow competes for the Hazleton Area High School team, starting in just 7th grade, having just finished a 3-day safety course before being allowed on the range with other students joining the sports shooting club in the district. She's not sure what she wants to major in come graduating from Marian Catholic, but sees herself competing for another shooting team.
I think women are really underrated in the sport because there's not too many of them that do it, so I think it's really important that they could put a female face on the award itself and winning the whole shoot because that doesn't happen too often.
Although Darrow shoots trap and sporting clays too, she prefers the challenge of skeet, especially when targets emerge from both the high and low houses in quick succession. Unlike skeet, targets in trap come from a single house but fly different paths, whereas in sporting clays, shooters walk a course like golfers. They might shoot on the ground or climb steps to shoot from perches at targets flung in different directions. Darrow has called herself a perfectionist, and in sporting clays, you're never going to get a perfect score. So she continues to perfect her shot, practicing at Whitetail Preserve in Bloomsburg, and was proud to bring them home the gold.
You know, Whitetail is a really big family, and they all support me no matter what, and whether I win or lose, and so being able to bring home the gold, they all were really proud of me, and it felt really good.
Darrow definitely brought home the gold last weekend, walking away as the 12-gauge Pennsylvania State Champion, high overall female champion, high overall junior champion, first place B-class in doubles as junior and lady champion, the 410 preliminary events junior and lady champion, 12 and 20-gauge junior and lady champion, parent-child champion, and high overall PC champion. Yuengling's ice cream has been sold to a company headquartered in Atlanta, but will keep the name and taste. Arias Incorporated purchased the company in mid-July, though a price was not disclosed. The ice cream will continue to be produced in Johnstown, where it has been since 2017. Yuengling ice cream was relaunched September of 2013 after Yuengling's dairy stopped production in 1985. According to David Yuengling, the company wanted to expand the brand, something Arias has the capacity to do. Yuengling's ice cream is still found in Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, New Jersey, and Delaware. A dog is missing from the Cunningham Valley. This black and white dog was reported missing by the covered wagon on Route 93. If you see this dog, you are being asked to contact the Paws Abbey Facebook page or call 570-956-6452. Coming up on Sun Valley's News Choice, we'll be out on the road with Chris Fulmer. And as we head out to break, our countdown to FunFest goes on. Don't forget to check out the string bands that'll be in the parade on Sunday. Stay with us.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hey y'all, this is Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton with the summer clearance event. You think it's hot out here? The deals are even hotter. If you're in the market for a Jeep, a Ram, a Chrysler, come see what's happening here at Blaze Alexander. We're taking over $5 grand off Compasses, $7 grand off Jeep Cherokees. We're saving over $10,000 on the Ram. So come on down and see us at Blaze Alexander's in Greater Hazleton, or check our deals out online at blazealexander.com. We have the lowest price guarantee on everything on this Chrysler lot. Come on down to Blaze Alexander's and see why we take the deals the other guys won't.
Welcome to Community News here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Today I'm very pleased to have with me Danny DeMelfi and Nick Payne from Hazleton Unico to talk about the 12th annual Bella Italia Festival taking place at Community Park in Hazel Township. Always a great event. We can't wait for it. It will be Friday, September 13th, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th. A lot will be going on, and hopefully we can cram it all in here into the 5 minutes. So first of all, guys, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
So this is a big event, and this is one of, as an Italian, I love all the food you get to eat there, and trust me, I'll eat my way around it by the time we're done. But first, I'm going to actually go to Nick, because you want to talk a little bit about, this is kind of cool, so we have some new things going on, because we're starting Friday night with some stuff happening. So what will we be seeing?
Well, this year we are starting our Friday night events, which is basically for the community, for the kids, and for families. We are having a movie outside under the stars. It starts at dusk. They're going to be showing Toy Story 2. Okay. So we want people to come out with their family and their children, bring blankets, and the amusement rides will be open to the public that day. Okay. And also we have the Legends, which is an oldies band that's going to be performing on the stage. Some of the vendors that have the food stands will be open. Not all of them, but we're feeling it out, see how a Friday night is. If we could offer an extra event for people and things to do, that's our goal.
And that's great. So Friday night starts about 6 o'clock down in Community Park, goes into that. So Danny, we have a lot of stuff jammed packed into this weekend, a lot of entertainment that will be going on, which is great. So who will we get to see and hear down at the festival?
Well, we have, as Nick mentioned, we have the Legends, oldies band. They will be there Friday night. Saturday, we have a jazz trio, Easy Listening. They're making their second appearance at the Bella Italia last year. They performed, and the very good reception from the crowd. We have Pete, Zeppo, and Vince, a popular trio that plays around throughout the Hazleton area. Singer John Layton will be there Saturday. He's a cross between Andrea Bocelli and Josh Groban. Okay. Very good voice. Very good. He'll be there at 2 o'clock on Saturday. The Cellar Dwellers. Wonderful. Direct from the White House to Bella Italia. We have Fabergé Follies. We're going to be doing some tarantella dancing. Tony Angelo, and Angie and I have been friends since we were 10 years old. And he's going to be there both days. He's going to be there on Saturday at 4:30 till close, and also on Sunday. We have on Sunday, we have Vanessa Vicoso. Now, Vanessa is also going to be doing the national anthem at our opening ceremony on Saturday. We're going to be honoring veterans on Saturday.
Wonderful.
And Nick will talk a little bit about that. So Vanessa will sing the Star Spangled Banner, but she's going to do her own performance Sunday morning at 10:30. But prior to that, we have at 8:30 we have a mass. Father Generos will be celebrating mass outdoors. And DeMelfi School of Music will be there. We have a young country singer named Inna. Chris Pavlik will be bringing a Sinatra performance to our main stage. We have the Keystone Ballet Company. They'll be doing some tarantella. We're going to have tarantella lessons, by the way. And there's going to be live accordion accompaniment for that. I know the guy that is doing that. I know very well. He wears my shoes. They wrote me into it. So, and then Angie will be there at 4 o'clock. Tony Angelo will be there. We have Sherry O'Donnell dancers. We have Joelle Whitner with the Drama in Motion Performing Arts Center with some singers and dancers. We have Frank and Kathy, an accordion duo from Berwick. They'll be strolling around. And we have, of course, Danny Farrell. Danny is he's just a blessing to our club. He's been there every year. He's in his 80s, and he walks around with that accordion and a guitar, and he makes friends, and he sings. So it's going to be just a great day.
So there's a lot of entertainment with it. And Nick, there's also a lot of other things that will be going on. Of course, the spaghetti contest with bingo, all this great stuff that will be going on to keep you there all weekend.
Yes, a new addition that we're adding this year is Bada Bingo, which is being sponsored. And I have to say, if it wasn't for the sponsors and the companies throughout the Hazleton area, which really helped make this festival a success, because with their sponsors, we're able to put on these extra events. For instance, we're going to have the finger tournament on Sunday afternoon, which is sponsored by Slusser Law Firm, which has really been a great help to our festivals. Jam Montgomery is sponsoring our spaghetti eating contest, which is also happening Sunday at noon. And we do have 2 contests for the kids and for the adults. Always a good time. It's just really nice to see. The movie's being sponsored also. In the movie at night is being sponsored also by some of the businesses in town. We also, the meatball eating contest is also going to be happening on Saturday. Plus, we will be having bocce ball. The courts opened up for anybody who wants to play. And the amusement park, same as last year, 1 o'clock till close will be free rides for all the kids Saturday and Sunday.
Wonderful.
So it's going to be really nice.
It's a great event. We're running out of time, so there's a lot that goes on. You can watch the Unico Facebook page. This is a great event every year over at Community Park. So again, it starts Friday the 13th at Community Park, 6 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday pretty much all day. You don't want to miss the outdoor mass Sunday morning with Father Generos. Lots to do there. If you're curious about how to play bocce ball or learn fingers, all that fun stuff, this is the place to go. It's always a great event the Hazleton Unico puts on, so don't forget about it, okay? Remember that.
And one thing I do want to add, sometimes parking gets to be a little bit of an issue. There's going to be parking all along the roads there, but we have, courtesy of Laurel Mall, people can leave their cars at Laurel Mall, and we have a shuttle that will be running, a free shuttle, and that's donated by Motor Trans. They'll be shuttling people back and forth. So you don't have to worry about it. There'll be, handicap accessibility, so there'll be no excuse not to be there.
All right, wonderful. Make sure you come out to the 12th Annual Bella Tella Festival at Hazel Township Community Park. Sponsored by Hazleton Unico, a great organization that does a lot for our community. Thank you, Danny and Nick, for coming in, and thank you for watching us here on WYLN. We'll catch you next time.
Don't forget about it.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Experience the beauty of the Valley Country Club and let them sponsor you for your next event. Toss the flowers and dance the night away with their course as your backdrop. Let Valley Country Club host your next special occasion, whether it's a bridal or baby shower, anniversary, celebration of life, pool party, charity fundraiser, business meeting, golf outing, corporate, private, or social event.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. Packages are available to fit anyone's budget, and there is a restaurant and catering on site. The facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor parties, private parties of any kind. Call 570-384-2314.
Approximately 4 miles north of Knoebels Amusement Resort near Catawissa, there stands one farm on Pinnacle Drive that is unique among the many in the area for its atypical residents. More specifically, this is Rolling Hills Red Deer Farm. Now in business for over 20 years, the farm is open to tourists Saturdays in May and early June, Monday through Saturday from mid-June to the end of August, and Fridays and Saturdays in September and October. Dolly George, who co-owns the farm with her husband Lloyd, explains why they've chosen to raise red deer, which are usually native to Europe and Asia.
They are not in the whitetail family at all. They are in a subfamily with our American elk, and they are not native of the United States. You will find them in Europe and Eastern Asia. It's one of their native deer, like we have whitetail and elk and mule deer, where one of their deer is red deer. Some places they're called elk. We've been very fortunate to have, just the other day, we had a young couple from Russia, and they said, the woman said, well, no, we don't have any red deer, and the gentleman said, yes, we do, honey, they're elk. So it's kind of interesting concept there that there is different names for them in different countries.
The farm's primary attraction, which the Georges began after popular demand for it became clear, is a hayride through the deer's fields. And for a small additional charge, guests can also buy food to give to the deer on the ride. And so, every hour, Lloyd George pulls out his tractor and takes guests into the fields to meet all the deer. First, guests get to meet the hinds, or female red deer, who are in a pen all to themselves. Later, they meet the male stags, who are also all together. Both sexes of deer, regardless, are eager to be fed by guests and will get very much up close and personal for the taste of an additional lunch. Indeed, many times a full feeding frenzy will break out at each stop on the ride, to the delight of those who get to experience it. The farm also has a small petting zoo with young goats for patrons to meet, and a chance to see a few of the deer in a different zoo-like setting. For more information, contact www.reddeerrollinghillsfarm.com, and I go to Dolly again for more specific visitor information.
We primarily operate 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon is our last tour that we leave, and we try and do private tours afterwards, anywhere from 5, 6 o'clock. That's light for a long time. Especially in the fall, we do campfires and things like that too, like for Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. They take the ride and they come back and have s'mores or do hot dogs over the fire and that kind of thing. So we just try and educate and just have a good time with everybody.
So if you're looking for an attraction that'll really let you walk on the wild side, go to Rolling Hills Red Deer Farm, and if they ask, tell them you heard about them from us.
Interesting stuff, Chris. You're gonna have to check it out. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square. Krugel's Georgetown Deli has been voted Northeastern Pennsylvania's best craft beer selection several years running. Krugel's is your craft beer headquarters, and gift baskets are available for all occasions. Krugel's is home of the Crowler. Fill your Crowler up in their tap system and keep your favorite beer fresh longer. Krugel's Georgetown Deli, Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games. Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.